What's up, everyone? Welcome to the video. Before I start, I just want to thank you all for the support. We've gone over 700 subs, and I really appreciate you guys rocking with me. I'm planning to do another giveaway when we hit 1,000 subscribers, so keep on the lookout for that. I'm really looking forward to it. With that said, I do have an announcement to make. I've put up a number of new art pieces and created a new product called sketch cards. These are mini pieces meant to be more economical and efficient for me to create. They currently come in two sizes, 5x7 and 7x10. These pieces feature characters such as Kuma, Poison Ivy, and Broly from the Dragon Ball Super movie, which is my personal favorite and a few I created on my own. You can also commission your own. You can check everything out on my website. The link will also be in the description below. Okay, now on to the video. For today's video, I wanted to talk about staying motivated. The reason I wanted to do this subject is because of a comment I received in a previous video. As I was typing the response, I realized that the answer was more detailed than what I could come up with in a reasonable length. So here we are. These are 5 ways that I use to stay motivated. The first way to stay motivated is to set clear goals. What is it you want to achieve as an artist? Knowing you have something to strive toward on a daily basis helps tremendously. You know, everyone has different goals and pursuits in life, so finding that way is up to you. It could be a certain aesthetic for your work, getting into a certain publication, working with a particular client, creating a YouTube channel, or simply to create something that makes you happy. For me, it's all of the above. Chasing a certain quality in my work, you know, that perfect vision in your mind of what you want your work to look like. Now, I know I will never reach that perfection, but the pursuit of it keeps me going and to make each painting better than the last. I also want to get into Spectrum one day and do work for Wizards of the Coast and Tor Books, and then to grow Verse Comics, a company that I collaborate with my homie Brian with. Shameless plug here, by the way. And many other goals. You know, setting goals like these give you direction when you're lost, and also keeps you moving forward. The second way is to try something new or different. This painting is a perfect example of that. A landscape that's not fantasy oriented and has no figures in it. Landscapes are something I never liked doing and never had an interest in, but when I was commissioned to do it, I was excited. Why? Because it was different and it provided a new experience, and because of this, I'm looking forward to applying what I learned here in a future work. Doing challenges like this or Inktober or Mermaid are a great way to stimulate your creativity and do something new. Shameless plug again, I did Inktober last year and made a playlist, so you can check it out here. Basically, just break out of your comfort zone every now and then to refuel and again, push yourself forward. Way number 3 is a personal favorite of mine, and it's looking and working from other artists. This can be a slippery slope because you can easily get discouraged or depressed instead of inspired. Believe me, I do that a lot, but if done correctly, it could be incredibly motivating. Seeing great work makes you want to make great work, and copying great work shows you what is required to make great work. So just look at artists that inspire you and copy their works to understand it. I would suggest copying from masters only. Many contemporary art hasn't been vetted by time yet, so be sure to do your research. For me, Frazetta is my go-to artist. He's my favorite, and I have learned from his work tenfold. I've done more than 20 copies of his work in varying ways. Okay, so I don't know if this is going to be the last plug, but I have done a video also of doing a Frazetta copy, so check that out as well. Now, don't just study one artist. This can result in your work looking like an imitation instead of an influence. So to negate that, look at many different artists. My favorites include Rubens, Rembrandt, Caravaggio, Bouguereau, Solomon, Lord Leighton, Howard Pyle, N.C. Wyeth, and contemporary artists like Donato, Boris Vallejo, Julie Bell, Dan Dos Santos, Cynthia Shepard, Carla Ortiz, and just so many more. The bottom line is just look at as many different sources of art as you can. The last two, in my opinion, are the most important. So let's get right into it. Way number 4 is having a routine/discipline. Motivation and inspiration are not concrete. You know, that high you feel when you're looking at some dope art, you're filled with so much inspiration and ready to create a whole bunch of masterpieces. You know, that feeling may last for 3 months, a month, or even a week, but it will eventually fade. And as a result, you may not create something for months or weeks after that initial high. This is exactly why having a routine and discipline are so important. When motivation fades, discipline keeps you on track. So have a set of tasks that you complete every day until it becomes routine. You know, you could start with something easy, like making one sketch every day, or do a study a day, or painting a day. You know, they don't have to be anything elaborate or detailed. It just has to be something. Start out slow, then slowly add to it. When I first started to get really serious about art, I had a laid out routine that I did every day. So every day, before I actually started my actual work, I would do a study. The study would take 3 hours, and sometimes it would be multiple sessions. So for example, on Monday, I would do a master study. On Tuesday, it would be a still life. Wednesday would be a figure. Thursday would be a landscape. Friday would be portraiture. And every day I would do something until it became routine. Eventually, you won't even have to think about it. You just wake up and you just do it. And when you don't do it, or for some reason you can't do it, you kind of feel bad, or you feel like you didn't do what it was that you're supposed to do, which is a good thing. It means that you're holding yourself accountable to getting better. When all else fails, discipline is something that you can always fall back on. And the final way to stay motivated is to stay hungry. And what I mean is to know that you can always get better. This is a never-ending road, this art thing. And no matter how much you've learned, there is always something new to learn, or something old that you could revisit and make better. If you're not sure what to do or what to work on, you can always work on the fundamentals. You could buy tutorials from Gumroad, take classes at Schoolism or Smart School or New Masters Academy, do a mentorship. It doesn't really matter what it is. If you consistently search for knowledge, motivation won't ever be a problem. The problem will be not having enough time to do all the things you want to do and to create. And if you ask me, it's the best problem to have. That wraps everything up. I hope you all found this helpful, and as always, if there's something you want me to cover, just leave it in the comments below. Be sure to like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.